Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and a George Soros-backed prosecutor just found out the hard way that you have to do your job if you want to keep it. Before we get started, folks, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. So the Florida-based prosecutor, Miss Worrell, apparently, according to Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, was not doing her job. Among other things, she was charged with, or alleged to have, gone soft on crime, particularly with juveniles, letting them off with little to no prosecution. And she was also charged with going soft on people engaged in child pornography. These were among her charges. Also, gun charges and other such charges that she was apparently soft on. This is not just her. This is a trend across the country. For some reason, George Soros likes to back prosecutors who have no interest in actually enforcing the law, unless, of course, they can enforce it against former President Donald Trump. So, Governor DeSantis, love him or don't love him or whatever you feel about him, he laid the smackdown on her in an interview, well, not an interview, but a press conference where he explained why he got rid of her. Let's take a look.
The state of Florida is a law and order state, and that means we support the men and women who wear the uniform, who protect and serve. It means we have strong policies to hold criminals accountable for their misconduct. Prosecutors have a duty to faithfully enforce the law. One's political agenda cannot trump this solemn duty. Refusing to faithfully enforce the laws of Florida puts our communities in danger and victimizes innocent Floridians. Accordingly, I am today announcing the suspension of State Attorney Monique Worrell from the Ninth Judicial Circuit, effective immediately. I'm appointing Judge Andrew Bain to take over as State Attorney for the Ninth Judicial Circuit. Judge Bain is currently a judge in Orlando. He is a native Floridian. He attended University of Miami, where he played football, and he received his law degree from Florida A&M Law School. And I trust that he will be a prosecutor that faithfully enforces the law and will keep the communities of Central Florida safe. Monique Worrell's administration of criminal justice in the Ninth Circuit has been clearly and fundamentally derelict so as to constitute both neglect of duty and incompetence. The policies or practices listed in our executive order suspending her that constitutes the grounds of suspension are as follows. One, a pattern or practice to avoid minimum mandatory sentences for gun crimes. Pattern or practice to avoid minimum mandatory sentences for drug trafficking offenses. Pattern or practice allowing juvenile offenders to avoid serious charges and incarceration altogether. Pattern or practice to avoid valid and applicable sentencing enhancements. Pattern or practice limiting charges for child pornography. Pattern or practice for seeking withholding of adjudication in situations not permitted under Florida law.
Now, again, whatever your feelings on DeSantis are, I think he's a strong Republican governor. Forget about his run for the presidency, which I think is doomed. But let's look at him from a governor standpoint. I think he's still very strong, and he is doing the right thing in Florida. Look, Florida's booming. They're doing great things in Florida. The economy's great. It's not a woke state by any means. And I think how many of us would not love to have Ron DeSantis as our governor? I mean, I'm in a liberal state, so maybe me even more than you. But I would love to have Ron DeSantis as my governor compared to what I have. So I think he did the right thing here. I think more governors need to start taking action against prosecutors who refuse to enforce the law. Alvin Bragg should be on that list, yet here we are. So again, more governors need to do their job and make sure that their prosecutors are enforcing the law, and this country will be a safer place. So hats off to Ron DeSantis for this one. I want to know what you think about it in the comments. Please let me know. Also, remember to like, share, and subscribe because it really helps us out. Again, I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.